Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 3, and we're still in the evolution ceremony stage. How many more S's can I fit into that? Alright, so what do we got? Honesty needed to be healed, but I don't have any healing items on Jubei, so I'm going to send him over here anyway. Dragon is going to come over here. I'm going to just start positioning my characters to be where they need to be, and we're gonna take some damage. I may edit out these, but I love how they're a giant stone block. Oh shit! Bridget died. But it didn't say anything about losing trust, so I don't think Bridget's friendship decreased because she got killed by a mural. I forgot completely about Bridget being half dead. And more freeze. So now I'm just going to block in completely the other ones that have already moved, because they're where they need to be. And Honesty's dead. And yeah, we don't that's actually a good thing. We don't lose any sort of friendship loss from this, so that's good. But I want to keep as many people alive as possible to keep my force moving. I need to keep them where they need to go. So I need to put one person here. And one person here. And we're gonna do that again. And that's really the best of my abilities. It's all Gracie can do, so it's all he's going to do. Granted, it's going to keep the bulk of my force alive, so that's good. I'm kind of surprised that I've lost 2 people so far. Alright, so we've got Julian staying there. And let's heal those guys. See, I don't know if the statues will move once they've gotten in place. I'm not going to take any chances on it, however. We're going to leave Proton there. Thousand is going to heal himself. Yeah, Thousand's going to heal himself and stay there. But I should have this. The next turn, they're going to move and they're going to stand on green spaces, so that's fine. We're going to move Jubei over here as well. And we're going to move Blue Dragon over here as well. That way when they... Shit. I didn't want to move Jubei. Yeah, I didn't want to move Jubei. Anyone in this range that needs to be healed? No. Alright, you need to stay there. You stay there. You stay there. You stay there. You stay there. I should not have. I don't know why I decided to move Jubei. That was just not smart on my part. Alright, you don't move. You're gonna move. You're gonna move. Alright, we're gonna move you there. Alright, so I've got 3 people who can move forward. Alright, he's gonna move how many spaces? Move 2, 3. So he'll land on that. So I'm gonna move my dragons over here to corral him in the direction he's gonna need to go in. And hopefully I'll survive this. Alright, you move, and you're gonna turn. I just have to keep him from landing on any of the detrimental squares. This is like a game of Hollywood squares, but considerably more devastating. Alright, so we want him, he's gonna move. That's 2, 3, 4. We don't want him to stand there, so you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there, you're gonna stay there. And circle takes the square. I don't this is so mind-numbingly tedious, but at the same time, it's like we're playing a game of don't freaking die. Alright, so he's going the wrong way, so we're gonna leave the force there to block him. I will move Prodon. I'm gonna leave everyone where they're at for this round and see which direction he decides to face the next time. And they don't move, so I think they will try to move should something happen. So now all I have to do is move someone else around him to try to corral him into this proper position that he needs to be in, which will be Prodon. This is the most insightful fight that I've had to do. Okay, so now he's going to face that way, which means we want him to walk to that square, so I need to block off the lightning square. I have someone block off the lightning square. And then he'll walk that way, so we'll move Prodon there. And 1,000 there, that'll work. I mean, at this point it doesn't matter. Set you there. You're gonna walk forward, and now he's facing the right direction, which is fantastic. So we're gonna want to stop him right at the red square, so that's what 1,000's going to do. And I've only lost 2 people doing this, but now that I got the hang of it, it's not really all that difficult. It's just kind of... You gotta aim. And then we'll set you there. And we'll set you next to there, and then you're gonna walk forward. And we've got this. All we have to do, he'll walk forward one more time. And then they will all be positioned around Gracia. Just to be on the safe side, I am going to move. I'm going to leave Proton there. I'm going to leave Thousand there. And I'm going to move the Blue Dragon to the other side, where opposite of where Proton is. And we've got this. 2 deaths, only 2 deaths, so not bad. And it's done! I'd be a lot more pissed off if those deaths involved losing friendship, but we got this. We are totally ready to be innovators now. I can handle this. Alright, this is kind of cool. This reminds me a lot of when we were in the Tower of Illusion, because you could see, you know, the sky and space. You could also see that on top of Godspeak. I think you may have only been able to see it on top of Godspeak, but it does throw back to Holy Ark a lot. It's, my god, it's full of stars. Oh, no 2001 references here. That's because they are stars. These are spores of light. Spore generally sounds negative, doesn't it? These lights will wake the innovative power inside you, give you the power to confront the Vandal. Even that's basically the cop-out. The priest has no idea. This is just what happens. There's a greater world at the end of the sky. We don't know. So basically it's saying if you're evil, you're going to be destroyed. That's a little... Yep, pretty much. Recreation. Okay, you're making little sense here, Billy. And now time for the evolution ceremony. Gracia evolves into... that's either a Pokemon reference or a Digimon reference. You can do either or. The great Oracle of Inrik might be willing to help humans, but not me. I remain neutral. So, he's talking about the Oracle that was actually in the Tower of Illusion, who technically isn't Inrik, but he's actually in another dimension. Nope, we don't get any help from the Oracle, because the Oracle is a tool. The innovator can use the blessing of the Staff of Basim to promote his companions. It should be helpful for the battle with the... Okay, so what that means is we can all promote again. And he basically kicks us out once the evolution ceremony is complete. But Gracia gets a new outfit. No, you're not inside the monument. It's gone. He's changed! Changed places! And now he has a completely different portrait. He actually manages to look younger. And his eyes are kind of golden. It's kind of creepy. I'm actually kind of surprised that they did not link this to Shining the Holy Ark more by making Gracia the son of whoever inherited the spirit at the end of Holy Ark. As they become apostles of light. Any volunteers? You're the most suited to be an apostle of light. Alright, so this is Julian's promotion. Gracie uses the Staff of Basim. And just like when we promoted Julian the first time from a mercenary to a swordsman, or I'm not entirely sure if that was appropriate, he promotes again to Apostle of Light. What powers does he have? Yeah, we should probably go. We got lots to do. We have to rest. The Symbiosis army is far ahead. Yeah, we kinda gotta catch up to them. Alright, as you can see, Julian's sprite is considerably different. He actually takes a lot of his design cues from Arthur from Shining the Holy Ark. I don't know if that's to do with the fact that Arthur was the main protagonist for that game. He was one of the first to encounter Golem. But it was he looks very much like Arthur's unpromoted mercenary form. The kind of tattered half cape, the leather body armor, the kind of patchwork body armor, more so anything else. And there's an unusual snowstorm out and about. I know nothing of snow. Why don't you go outside? So we're in a mysterious cabin that has a headquarters. There is a snow witch who is causing the storm. I believe the storm is fading. Alright. Let's go outside. We're actually in a town, I believe. I'm not entirely sure what's in this town, but we are in a town. And Julian and Gracie will go out. I don't even get control of Julian for this. I was kind of hoping to look around. I was kind of hoping to look in the menu. Alright! There we go. And Julian gets a new portrait. I kind of don't like the new portraits. They don't... Doesn't look like it fits, does it? But he is now level 1 Apostle of Light. Or Light Apostle. In this form he can learn Inferno. The same spell that Gracia has. And Gracia has a new spell as well. Blessing. Recover allies' HP, damages enemies. So this is a multi-purpose spell. It can heal, it can do damage. Gracia's magic resistance has shot through the roof. Yeah. Not bad at all. We've gotten a fair bit out of this. I'm going to go ahead and actually end this episode here. I'm going to look for the priest to save it. I think there's only one way I can really go, but I'm gonna look for the priest. I'm gonna try to save it. I think the priest is in here. So we'll save it, and I will see you guys in the next installment, because there's a lot to do in the next installment that we get to deal with. So we'll catch you guys then. Till then, later everyone.